Okay, so I believe you can see my entire screen. So this was the document I started from. So I click on Google Docs and it brought me here. So if you, this is an example of Google Docs. You can use it for different stuff. They have templates already for resume, template for letter, template for project proposal, template for Bunkyo, template for reports, right? So I can click on blank documents and I can write about stuff here. So the advantage of using Google Docs is that if you are the type of people that use laptop that doesn't have battery, where if they carry lights like this, your system have gone off, you've lost all your data. You are in trouble because clients will not want to hear stories, especially foreign clients that they pay you in dollars. They don't want to hear that we don't have light in Nigeria. And that's one reason why they don't hire from Nigeria or from parts where they don't have stable light or stable internet. They don't want to hear stories. So they don't want to hear that my laptop stopped working or my battery of my laptop is not good. Or they will fire you straight up. So the advantage of Google Docs is that you can continue from wherever you stop if for any reason it goes up. So if I'm writing about, let's say I'm writing about Solana, right? So I don't see, if you notice, you saw prompts, right? These are prompts you can use. So if you click on templates, it can give you templates for whatever you're writing about. So if I want to write about blog post, for example, now, and I click blog post, right? I can click on insert, and it has given me a template already that I can use. I can edit this to introducing Solana, for example. You can write, so you can see that I've already gotten something to use. A new cryptocurrency. I don't know how to spell crypto again. It's my life. Cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency what now? A new cryptocurrency in the markets. Something like that. Or you just go, so you can just edit a template. And you don't want to use template, you can go back again and just write your own from the scratch. You can select template. So that's the first one. We don't have time. We have limited time. So I want us to cover as much as possible. So that gives you an idea of Google Docs. And we have Microsoft Word. If you don't know Microsoft Word, I don't know what to say. But yes, it's similar to Google Docs. Then there's this editor. Let me open it for you. Anyway, app editor. It's very good for helping you with adverbs and helping you with stuff. So this is what it looks like. Right? So you can try their AI tool for free. So you can see what they write here. It helps you fix grammar, but you have to pay for it. It helps you rewrite. So, we spoke about paraphrasing and all that. There are tools that can help you do this. Right? So let me quickly show you this because I know that time might go and I might forget. So let me show you. So, writing AI sector. So there are plenty. So Grammarly has its own. All of them have their own. Zero ChatGPT. Yeah, these are tools for detecting AI. So for example, let's go to ChatGPT. So if I say write 100 words, so let's say you get a gig now, they say you should write about cryptocurrency now. So I just say, well, I don't get their time, Jay. Let me just tell ChatGPT to generate something for me. So yes, ChatGPT will generate it for you, right? But when you take what ChatGPT has generated and you pass it into this space, and so you check, was this AI generated or it was written by a human being? Right? Just watch. It's currently analyzing the text. It might take a while. So let's just continue. We'll come back to it. So you can see 50% of this text appears to be AI generated. And do you know that this AI detector was also built by an AI? So it's not also 100% accurate. It might be like 90%. So if I do something, if I use paraphrasing tools now, so more like paraphrase this, right? It will reduce from 50% to like 10%. So that's how they know if you are using ChatGPT to generate content. And some of you that are writing already, you're already doing it. They will catch you. So that's why we have tools like this um to help you reward, to help you rewrite, to help you fix your grammar. Because it's very important you know English too if you want to write, right? You can't be writing past tense in present tense in future tense, right? So yeah, you need to go and brush up on your English if you are still not good with English, right? So let's go to the next one. That is, I've shown you what I said I wanted to part of what I wanted to show you. So let's Grammarly. I showed you Grammarly in the process of showing you this slide. So you can see Grammarly here. So we are on Grammarly now. Right, Grammarly have an AI detector tool and all that. You can also use this for correcting your English, for paraphrasing your English and all that. So let's go to the next one. Documentation. So let me open the popular one. So Help and Doc is a platform you can use. Yeah. So Help and Doc, there's a paid version and there's a free version. Any form you are looking for, is it HTML, is it Word document, is it PDF? It's like an authoring tool that helps you write and import content, right? Different formats, right? And many companies use it across the world. Um, these are what you can use by yourself. So don't worry if these are too much for you to take in at a time. I'll tell you I told you the next class, they will show you where to start from as a beginner. Since most people here are beginner to applying for jobs, the roadmap, but I also share the documents, the documents to control roadmap. So let's continue. What is version control? So let me open GitHub for you. GitHub is one of the most popular, if not the most popular version control UI across the world. We have Bitbucket, we have GitLab, we have several others, but GitHub is the most popular. So you notice that many developers, software engineers, we have friends that are software engineers, we have people that are software engineers, see them use GitHub. It's only for software engineers or even software testers use it. Even as a technical writer, you can use GitHub, right? So it's like a version control. What is version control? It helps you track changes and keep track of your changes. So let me log into my own GitHub and show you. So, um, yes. Yeah. So this is my own GitHub, right? So you see stuff like repository, right? So these ones are program, but there's a place for technical writing. So what happens is that you can write about, let's say uh, you write about Bitcoin now. You can create a new repository for Bitcoin. So let me, because I've not signed in, that's why I showing. So let me sign in. So you can create an account. So when I sign in and I come to some of my projects. So let me go to repos. So you can see new, yes, I can create a new repo and I can just call the name writing on Bitcoin, right? That's the name of the repo. I can say this documentation, this document, or this contains I write up about Bitcoin. That's all. If I make it public, everybody will be able to see it. If I make it private, only me can see it. And I just create repository, and that's it. So now you can see this, right? I can decide to, let's say I want to, I've prepared the document in Word format. Let's say this is the document I want to upload and I've saved it somewhere. I can come and keep it in this. Let's say the right of, I can come and keep it here, right? Should I show you? Should I show you? So see, let me just show you. So I just come here. I choose the file I want to add. So what did I call it? Technical writing. We have less than 15 minutes to the end of the class. So I need to be fast. So let me just pick something and upload. So I upload this document. So you can see that it's uploading one of one. Still trying to upload the documents. Once you can see that green stuff moving now. So I can just say, let me just write something. So my first write up. So if you're as I said, GitHub is like a version control. It helps you keep track of changes. It helps you keep your documents. So if you're saying that, okay, I don't want to keep my documents on Google Cloud or something. I want to be able to collaborate. Let's say you're working with a team of technical writers. Let's say you're working for a company like Microsoft, right? And you are working under a team, and you guys are like 8 on that team, and they want you to work on chapter 1 or phase 1, and that technical writer should work on phase 2 and all that, right? You can use a platform like GitHub to upload that document, and everybody within your team can collaborate on that document. So when I click on commit changes now, it's processing the document, and now it has added the document. So if I go back to my home page and I come back to repository, you can see that it has increased to 100. And if you check, you can see my write-up is already on GitHub, right? And the document is there. So anybody that I'm collaborating with can see it. So the advantage of this is that, let's say I want to edit, this one will just show it. So let's say, for example, someone in my team make a change. I've written a nice stuff. Let's say that I offended someone in my company, and that person wants to do me wicked and punish me, right? And now comes to our GitHub, and let's say I wrote 50 pages. He now deleted everything and left one so that they would fight me in the office that you didn't do your work, even though I did it. You can catch the person with version control platform like GitHub. It will tell you who made that change, when that change was made, at what time it was made. That's the advantage of using platforms like GitHub. If you're the one that made the change yourself and you did not know, they will catch you. So you can see something like this. You can see all this tracking. You can see this. If I click on it, so you can see that one file changed, right? You can see that's the commit ID. With this commit ID, you can track. You can say who made this change. Adewale, who 103 made this change. When did he make the change? 1 minute ago. So if your colleague come and scatter your document, you can tell who the colleague is in the office, and they can track the person. So we're out of time. Let's continue. So that's version control. API documentation. Let's go to Swagger. So Postman is the most popular version control. So let's use Postman. And so I say version control, API docs. So what are API docs? What is API? Application Programming Interface, right? So when you look at this application, you're not a developer, but you should have an idea of API, because as a technical writer, you can be told to build API documentation, right? So if you look at this, right, this is a website, right? It was a front-end developer that built everything we can see here. What powers what the front-end person built was built by the back-end person. And that's where software development and software engineering comes in, right? A designer, a product designer design this thing. So let me show you a sample of it. No, I can't show you. It's a complete product. I'm using style to wait for Postman to load so I can show you what I want to show you. So APIs are basically endpoints built by backend developers. And as a technical writer, you might be told to prepare an API documentation. So I'm trying to look for an API documentation I've done before so I can show you. Swagger, 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 swagger. It's going to take time. Sorry, I can't show you. You can learn about that later. It's going to take time. But I can show you Postman, how Postman looks like, and how you can use it for API documentation. We have limited time. I don't think I should do that because of the time. Maybe another time. So for video documentation, it's not very popular, but you can use Loom. Assignments, learn about Loom. So let me go to where can I apply for technical writing jobs. Freelance websites. There's Upwork. And click on Upwork. Upwork is like a platform. You can see find talents, you can see find work, right? And there are different niches, right? So I can search for technical writing so that you people will see that you can make money from this thing. So when I search for technical writing, see the numbers of jobs for technical writing. This person is looking for it. Okay, this is a technical writer that I've put his profile online that is based in India. It will charge you $15 per hour. So let's use a calculator to calculate it in Naira. So, okay, you can't see my calculator. So let me just use a regular rate of 1,650. So per hour, this guy is collecting 24,000 Naira, right? This is another person writer. He's charging $45 per hour. This one is a tester and he's also an AI trainer. He's also into technical writing. He's charging $15 per hour. These are talents. These are freelancers, right? So I can come and check for, I don't need talents. I want jobs. Me, in a job I define. Nothing concern me with you. You will see different jobs. They are looking for graphic designer. They are looking for, so we are looking with this. So what happens is that why you are seeing some niche that is not necessarily related is because there's what we call tags. So they are using some keywords that is making it rank. So for example, now this person must have added technical writer somewhere. So that's why it's showing here. So you can see article writer, content writer. They are looking for a journalist. They are looking for a specialist. They are looking for, so you can come and look for your own category here and select technical writing. Find it there or writing. And that one is Fiverr. Just a minute. Oh, sorry, just a minute. Let me. Sorry, I'm back. Our time is almost up. But this is another popular one you can use. Open source. Like I want to join community of technical writers. There's a lot to show you, but limited time. So sorry. There's a limit to what the time I have to show you what I need to show you. Right? You can join community of writers here. So Write the Docs is like a global community that helps people that care about documentation. There are different conferences. So if you are based in the US, you can attend this conference. If you are based in Kenya, you can attend this conference. You can join their Slack channels. You see other technical writers like you. That when you are ready to start looking for a job, you can also message them, hello, hi, I know you're in the US, so please help me. I'm a technical writer now. I'm looking for small gigs. If you have jobs that you are too busy to do, just send my way. You will be surprised how many of them will respond back to you. Right? There are local meetups. You can advertise for jobs. Let's go back. So learning the basics. Where can I take free courses? Our Oga will cover more details in the next class, but you can use this platform by Google to learn about technical writing courses for free. You are not paying one dime. That's why I say these resources I'm giving you is what we use years to gather, or what we are paying money for. Right, so I'm going to stop here now because we have like 7 minutes more and I need to join another session shortly. But yeah, I believe we learned a lot from today's class. And as I promised you, I'll share the documents with you so that you can look through them yourself and use them. So let me know if you have any question before I end the session. So if you have a question, drop it in the chat. If you don't, you can end class here. So let me give like 1 minute or 2 minutes. If you have a question, just drop it in the chat session. I don't know why I can't see the chats in case someone is dropping a question. So, okay, someone is saying that, please, what is the name of the site where you can learn for free? So let me drop, I'll still share this document with you. I said I'll share with you, but let me drop the URL in this chat so I can copy it now. I'm dropping it for you now. I'll also share some YouTube channels you can learn for free. So yes, any other question? So if you check the chat, I've dropped the link for you. Any other question? Okay, I believe there is no other question. So thank you so much for joining this session. I believe in the next 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months, the document will be available on, I will send it to the admin. The admin will share it on the general channel, not on the technical writing group, in case we have people that are not on the technical writing group. But as far as you're on our channel, in our community, you will get the document. So please, if you've not registered, register. All right. So yeah, thank you so much for joining this session. I believe that in the next few years from now, we'll be able to like see each other again. Like, hey, I was at this session. Thank you very much. So yeah, have a good day ahead.